Greetings. It's a pleasure once again to have the opportunity to give praise to the Most High. Let's talk about the vaccination. Being vaccinated, The being vaccinated, again. I feel like, you know, there's nothing wrong with to do it if you choose to do it. There is a concern behind that, not based on the vaccination, but you can see I keep saying vaccination, but there's no but. Let's just say that how can you trust somebody who's never given you the opportunity to trust them? This is my message. Most people don't read the Bible, so let's just say being vaccinated is the mark of the beast. There's a scripture that speaks about that God said, "Don't listen to man. Put all your trust in Him." This conversation can be very deep. This conversation can have a lot of different perspectives, facts, opinions, and also some upset people who are aware and unaware. What I will say is, regardless, whatever anyone feels is well respected. I can't be offended by emotions of someone else. It won't change anything. But I will say that people so used to doing something that they're told to do versus making a choice. Again, I said the conversation is deep. There is no freedom until you're able to make those decisions in your life without any overhead, meaning someone over you. If you can, if you can't, if you should, if you shouldn't. I want to make this video very short. Just got off work, and we'll tap in more about this if people wants to hear solutions, answers, options. It's crazy. It's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. We're going to tap into it, though. Please like, share, and subscribe. Plenty of content on its way. I know it's been a minute for me. Content going to be several different things. And of course, I reserve all rights to my presence, name, the corporation entity itself, and let's get into it. If you got things y'all would like to talk about, please leave messages as well, so therefore we can tap into these things and see what we can come up with. Right now, to say that we're supposed to be problem solvers, and positive, negatives about any and everything. Nobody knows the real motive behind anything. It's not no airborne thing that just came out of nowhere. We know that it's man-made, and we see this consistency of this type of behavior or these diseases come out of nowhere every certain amount of years. So maybe many people may not be paying attention to the pattern of that, but it's documented, and there's plenty of people who is. Tap in, y'all, and find out what's going on so you can make a decision for your family. I would say that our ancestors survived out here without the things that we have. It's nice to have these things, but I will say it's not necessarily that we have to have these things. And also on top of that, of things that we do have, it's really not healthy for us because it takes people out of character. It also destroys people. It also stresses people out, which stress is the number one killer. And it makes you envious and jealous of other people who have something that you want or haven't had or you used to have, based on especially if somebody take it from you. So, or you end up trusting somebody. So yeah, these things we have is only the pleasure of who created them, to make them feel good about themselves and also to make other people feel little. You gotta read, y'all. You gotta read. You gotta get self-confidence and courage. Some people are willing to lay down. I don't have to do anything. You know, most people are interested in guns and all of that. That's what God for. It's your biggest ammunition. I promise you, the Creator will make a believer out of non-believers, or those say, well, we believe, but we'll get a chance to do this and that and the third. No, you won't. You won't even have an opportunity. And if people was wise and smart enough, that, you know, the thing about people, they don't think about the repercussions of actions that they take or have taken. So practically, by them thinking about the me and I, meaning the self syndrome, they're not thinking about the family they care about or are supposed to care about, or the family they can leave behind by God taking their life. So you don't need no ammunition. They need ammunition. And they means whoever who choose to use ammunition. I'll never take nothing from the Bible. It has its pros and cons. But I'm a person that's very spiritual, and I am a person that's open-minded, not closed-minded to anything, and I ask questions so that it can make sense. And when you have people not around to answer those questions, you end up finding your own answers, or some answer. I go to the Creator all the time about information. And it leads me to knowledge and wisdom. But yeah, peace and blessings, y'all. This is 7 minutes. Most definitely, I know people don't like long content, so we got to break it up in parts. That's fine. The reason why I do small content, so people's attention span can be focused on the short term, the views, and have opportunity to ask questions step by step versus, 30 minutes is good too, hours, just depending on what the discussion is about. But I would just say for people who don't have patience for timing, do partial. Listen here 5-10 minutes, and then, another 15 minutes if it's long, and write some notes down so you can be able to have an opportunity to reread and do your homework. Use your opportunity to expand your knowledge and wisdom. We don't survive off this planet of a material thing. We survive from the grace of the Most High, the Son that gives life to everything on the planet. Everything, from humanity to plants to trees, air, ground, animals, water, you name it. The list goes on and on. So we pay respect to nature. And accordingly, we have men who attempt to make things well for those who fit the category. Then you have those who are very destructive. It's not about us seeing who does it. The work is what we see to actually be done. And fear is a scarcesome thing where you have people that want you to be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Every day we wake up, we not promised nothing. If you're unconscious about going from point A to point B, you should be unconscious about fear and death and any other type of harm. I always stay prayed up. That's what you have a mouthpiece for, to speak against these things. As they say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Peace and love and blessing, y'all. This is Ola the Bade, Obi Saeed. I'll see y'all soon. Later.